Hey everybody, just a Mongrel. Today we have a very interesting product. We have ourselves a starter deck for Dungeon Dice Monsters. Now, Dungeon Dice Monsters is a very weird spin-off game by Konami. Originally, there was a anime exclusive episode or two where Yugi played a character called Duke Devlin in the dub. I don't know what his name in the Japanese. And they played a weird game called Dungeon Dice Monsters. And eventually it was transformed into an official product. However, it did not do well whatsoever. And has been lost to time. I have a sealed, quote-unquote, copy. This has been opened. I looked at it a little bit. But pretty much, we're just going to be opening this up and looking at it. It came with like these little figures to put on the board. There was cards as well. The whole 9 yards. There's also a Dark Magician Girl and a Blue Eyes White Dragon, which are fairly expensive because they're hard to find. A Buster Blader there. Yeah, so as we can see, there's Buster Blader, Thunderball, which I believe is actually where this card originated, as well as Ogarth the Relentless. Which actually just put up a Dungeon Dice deck profile, which you should definitely watch after this video. There's Strike Ninja, there's Gearfried, the Iron Knight, I think that's what it is. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. I don't know who the fuck that is. There's also Voice Raider. Yeah, pretty interesting box. On the back of it, it looks like that game mat would be like a hard Monopoly board type of cardboard. It's not, it's paper. Opening this thing up. Oh, I love that noise. Comes with a couple different things here. Obviously, this has been opened, and it was advertised as sealed. But, yeah. Picked this thing up for a deal about $60 after shipping, which is fine. So Dungeon Dice Monsters is weird because they use these, like, abacus to keep track of your resources, which was really weird. And it still is. I don't really understand it. But it comes with a bunch of different dice unique to this game. So that's pretty neat. Starting off, Thunderball here. Just a little guy. Little round man thing. Next up, who is this? Knight of Twin Swords. Okay, that's a guy. A little bit of damage there. These are cool, I guess. I've seen a couple of them for sale floating around. That's cool. He broke. He is jammed in there. Okay. That is Strike Ninja. Let's pretend he never left the base. There we go. We can pretend. Pretty neat looking dude. Looks vaguely enough like the card, I guess. Now we have Gearfried the Iron Knight. A little bit of bulky. A little bulkier. Pretty cool. Looks like Gearfried. Next up, Voice Raider. Looking a little weird. I don't know why. It's got fucking Levi jeans on, which is cool. Big Levi jean fan. And then next up, Buster Blader. I think Buster Blader might be my favorite. Because he's got a big ass sword on his back, which looks extremely dull. And there's also another figure in there, which we'll get to in a minute. Here's the Abacus. Which is cool. So you sit him on that side, and if you rolled, which one's magic? You rolled arrow up, whatever that means. You got one, so you put it there. It's also like little slots as well, so you can like kind of line them up, which is cool. It's neat. Comes with 2 of them. Oh. Cool little sticker on the back of them. And then sliding this thing out. I don't really know how I'm going to tackle this thing here. This is a really... Okay. I was going to say, this is a terrible design. Okay, they're just going to sit in the back there. So we have Monster Lord. The Monster Lord is you, apparently. Thank you. It looks weird, the weird CGI renders. Back of the card. Pretty neat. We have Strike Ninja. Strike Ninja can move 3 squares for each progress crest, which is the arrow. When a monster performs an effect, he can't make a regular movement. What the hell was that? Like 3 of that thing? During one turn, attacking or item effects don't work on this monster. Okay. Vorse Raider. I'm not going to read these effects. You guys can pause and read them if you want. Because these are gibberish to me. Oh, we get 2 Vorse Raiders. I don't think we're supposed to get 2. There's a Knight of Twin Sword, a Buster Blader. That's pretty cool. Gearfried, the Iron Knight. And the Monster Lord. Yeah, I think we get a dupe. We're supposed to get a Thunderball, which we didn't, which sucks. We also got a Monster Lord here. Which is you, apparently. This is you. Yep, yeah, that's right. This is you. The Monster Lord is you. Okay. So looking at the dice, there's a couple different ones. These are like the most basic ones. There's yellow, green, red, and blue. I'm only going to show the yellow, because there's not a whole lot to fucking look at with these things. And of course we have these dice, which are unique, I think. They're different than the other ones. But of course we have the yellow. I think these are for like different players or whatever. I assume. Moving on, this is the game mat. It's a weird... I don't even know what it's like poster plastic. The back of it is really weird feeling. This is more like a mat type of feeling. Let's zoom out a little bit. We need some more space. So yeah, I believe this is where the Monster Lords go, and then you can place like a starting monster there or something. I don't know about the rules. I'm just here to unbox the video. Yes, the video. We're unboxing the video. Here's a little rule book. Read all about it. Tells you how to play, I think. What the fuck language is this? Introduction. Okay. I think this is French. This is French. That's Spanish, never mind. Okay. Comes with this thing, has a couple poked outs. There's some Monster Lord punch outs, some dots. I'm not sure what the hell the dots are for. That's kind of weird. And it also comes with a little cardboard thing. So whenever you roll, you can like place these down, which are like where the monsters can go on the board, which is cool. It kind of reminds me of like a mix of the Labyrinth episode from very early Duelist Kingdom with its Paradox Brothers, and like the Dungeon Dice Monster episode. I would assume the game, based off the anime episode, would be like that. But yeah, we also have a, comes in like a great value Ziploc bag. That's cool. I wonder if the great value Ziploc bag comes with the actual game. That would be cool. So yeah, pretty interesting product. Not a whole lot of people talk about this. I believe that there actually is a second one, which is a 2-player starter deck thing. which would come with a second Monster Lord, I think. There's also, like, additional booster things. I also have a... This is before I bought that one. I have an incomplete Dungeon Dice Monsters set, as well as, all the figures from the starter deck, shown on the Yu-Gi-Oh shelf. So originally, I was going to buy this incomplete set and then buy a couple things to make it complete. However, I found it would be more fucking expensive than trying to buy a already complete set in box. I own a 1.5 Dungeon Dice Monsters sets for some reason. But yeah, really interesting piece of history. If you want to look at some of the other cards that were released relatively recently, check out my Dungeon Dice deck profile video. There's a couple cards that are direct references to this product, very loose terms. Anyway, thanks for watching. Yeet.